what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and we are back in American Truck Simulator, ready to do another load for the Cruising Missouri event. That is our last load right behind us. It's going to look a whole lot similar to our next load. What I have got lined up is a load of trucks like these that are going from where we are here to St. Louis. So we're going to be doing that. Unfortunately, Jay right now is extremely tired, so he is going to get a night's sleep, and then we're going to continue on to St. Louis. So we will see you probably about 4 o'clock in the morning as we spend the night here in the Kenworth dealership, and then pick up our load when we're well rested and ready to head out to St. Louis. Alright, so the load of Kenworth trucks that I had picked up vanished over the night's sleep, but I am still going to go to St. Louis. If I can find it. There, right there, forklifts from L-Tech to Western Star in St. Louis. So it's a little bit outside of St. Louis. But that is okay. I mean, it's going to St. Louis, and we can always just go over into St. Louis itself to get whatever's next. I'm going to be looking for something that's in one of the caves. I had an idea that I could, if the distance wasn't too great, bobtail from one to the next, but the only one, like these three might work if I end up at one of them to bobtail, because if I deliver here and then pick up here, that would count to go somewhere else. And I don't have to stay in Missouri either. I mean, I could go to Pittsburgh, Kansas with something out of Rolla. But right now we're going to get some forklifts. We're going to get those out of L-Tech and head off to St. Louis. So I'll see you when we get the load. Here's our load, some forklifts. Not bad. Not bad. So I want to take a look at the map, see if there's anything interesting along the way. There is something up there in St. Joseph that I missed, but that's okay. Oh, looks like down to Kansas City I'm going to be taking the same route that I've already traveled here. Let's see, there's something up here in Columbia, but we're going to be passing through Jefferson City. I don't know if there's a way we can get off and see all this along the route. Right across to it from a Western Star. All right, and then down here in at least in this area of St. Louis is where the underground facility is. So I'm going to try and see if I can get that. I mean, this isn't too far going from St. Louis to Cape Girardeau. So that's what I may do. I may head on down to Cape Girardeau and then take my break down there, because I don't think that this trip here would be 100 miles, so it wouldn't count for the event. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Probably what I'm going to do. I don't know if I can actually get off and see all this stuff. It kind of looks like I can. So we're going to make a stop along the way in Jefferson City and check this stuff out before we continue on. So let's get on the road here. It is, I want to say 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, so not a whole lot to talk about in my work week. Literally nothing happened worth talking about. That's the, guess I should be paying attention, huh? Looking out the front window instead of sightseeing. But I guess that's the nature of truck driving. Sometimes you have days and weeks where, like, you could talk for an endless amount of time about what happened, because sometimes stuff does happen. Like, you blow a trailer tire. That's worth talking about. Or, well, I guess I ended up with a fairly long day on Friday. Well, the last day I wanted to have a long day in. But I don't know how worth talking about that is, but I don't have anything else to talk about, so gotta turn that shit off. That's annoying. Showed up at one of my warehouses to pick up a drop and hook, and then found out they hadn't even staged it yet, so my drop and hook turned into a 2+ hour live load. Then I get to the delivery, which should have taken all of about an hour and gotten me out at a decent time, to be told that we don't have a door for you right now. Go park out back, and when the guy that's in the door now gets out, you take his door. Okay, I could do that. Didn't take him very long to unload the guy that was in the door, maybe 45 minutes. So I sat in the door with a green light for 3 hours before they started me. By the time I finished, it was 6 o'clock at night, so I wasn't too happy, because it takes about an hour to get... Oh, that's a red light. Didn't even see it up there. Takes about an hour to get back to my terminal, and then 20 minutes to get back to my house, so it was a long day, but I got paid for it, so can't really complain too much, I guess. Not a road driver like I was, where you don't get paid to sit unless your company has detention, which a lot of times is after 3 hours, you get $20 an hour. And a lot of these companies know that too. And they will keep you there for 2 hours and 58 minutes. It's not an exaggeration. I've actually had that happen before. Detention time starts at 2 hours. But they don't charge for a half an hour, so at 2.5 hours, you start making money. So at 2 hours and 25 minutes, don't be surprised if you get the green light. And you get screwed out of all that time, which is why I will never go back on the road and get paid mileage pay. It's not worth the time. At least to me, anyway. Not worth the time living in a truck. Being away from my family. I did some math just based on an average day, because I did a lot of stuff in like the New York City, New Jersey area, so traffic delays were a constant thing. Delays at shippers, delays at receivers, and take what I made on an average day like that for the mileage pay and figure out, given from the time I checked in at my delivery to the time I dropped off an empty wherever or parked, how much I made. And a lot of times it was like $4 an hour. So absolutely not worth it. Now, having said that, if you are dead set on going on the road, by all means. It's not easy, but by all means, give it a shot. have family, young children especially, it's very, very hard because you are going to miss a lot. You're going to be working holidays. You're going to miss birthdays. Your kids have school events. Don't even bother. Especially with these bigger companies that be like, yeah, we'll get you home after the next load. Oh, well, we got this load that's going 700 miles in the opposite direction. We got to have you pick that up. So, in a way, I kind of lucked out in the company I got because it was just Northeast Regional that did a lot of work out of a place called Pactive in my hometown where I live. So we would take a Pactive load down to wherever, grab a backhaul, come back up, and be ready to go for the next day's Pactive load. So it was a Sunday for Monday, deliver Monday, back up on Monday night at home. So I was home more than the normal regional or over-the-road driver, but still, I mean, there were times when I was out all week and it just drove me nuts. Absolutely nuts. About 3 nights in the truck, and I'm like, nah, that just sucks. Because you never feel like you're off. You know, you may be off on your required DOT break, but you're still responsible for the truck, the load. If anyone doesn't like where you're parked in the middle of the night and comes pounding on your door, says you have to move, you gotta move. You can't tell them no because you're on their property. Truck stops, you might want to stay in a truck stop. Then there's the hopefully nobody backs into me in the middle of the night. Hopefully nobody cuts it too close and rips my front of my truck off. Yeah, it's just a personal opinion, not worth it. I mean, there's some times where, like, I question whether the job itself is even worth it because it just seems like, well, first off, when things go bad, they go bad. There's no such thing as somewhat bad or a minor kerfuffle. When they go bad, they go bad. You know, take a simple thing like blowing a trailer tire. You're looking at least a 2-hour delay sitting on the side of the road or somewhere waiting for road service to come up. You know, that's 2 hours of just sitting there. It's sitting in one place for extended periods of time can be just as exhausting as doing a million drop-in hooks. We got some cool looking skies back there. Oh, there's a KC Arena that we passed in the last episode. Alright, here's one of these interchanges where it's like I wonder which way I'm actually supposed to go. I don't think I'm supposed to go off to the right. Hopefully I guessed right. There we go. Yep. Good. Deal. Oh, it's only 45 through here. Whoops. Oh, looks like we got some traffic. That fucking ramp better not be closed. They got the fucking ramp closed again. Oh, come on. Really? I want to go to St. Louis. I don't want to go this way. I want to go to St. Louis. Let's see, which way would be better to go? Straight? You got it. Just waiting for him to give me the green light. I was thinking about going straight anyway, because it kind of looks like it heads off in the same direction that I was maybe possibly going. Didn't seem to add too much to the trip either. See, this is what I mean. Like, even in this game, a minor thing like having the road closed, your day just got a lot more difficult. Especially if you're like me and don't trust the GPS for shit. I do not trust any GPS, even truck GPSs. Kind of wondering where it's got me going. It didn't look like it added, like I said, it didn't look like it added a whole lot to the trip, so might not be too bad. Oh, but it's got me turning around. 236 miles. Guarantee I'm getting pulled into that way station, so let's find out. Oh, there's a line too. I've never seen more than one truck in line. We can take this time to check the map and see where it's got me going. Down. Yeah, and I had something I wanted to see up there too. Damned if I remember where it is, but I won't be seeing it now. I wonder what would happen if I could go up this way. Oh no, it's right there. I haven't even made it that far yet. Jesus. Alright, well, whatever. It is what it is, right? If you're new, getting your license and whatever, that's a phrase you're going to hear quite a bit. It seems to be a trucking thing. It is what it is. Meaning you just got to take the shit show with the rest of it and suck it up and just keep going. Had a dispatcher like to tell me, sometimes the bear gets you, sometimes you get the bear. It's nice, easy for you to say when you're not the one that's going to run out of time somewhere in northwestern New Jersey trying to get home. It is what it is. Oh, I'm just going to stay here. See, I'm kind of wondering if they have the other ramp closed too, because that would just piss me off. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to have the other ramp closed. It may be worth staying on this road here. Going the long way. Hang on, let's check the map. Because where did they have the road closed? They had it closed right there. So there may be something going on down in here, and they're going to have that closed too. which is a possibility. I mean, I could go this way and then come back up. Come back up and still see this. It's a long ways, though. And County Road 7 or Missouri State Route 7 doesn't look very appealing. That looks kind of straight, though. I have been on it before. Yeah, all right. We'll give it a shot, and if it's closed, because I'm looking at this up here, I could just go this way and get around it, but it's still going to be kind of annoying. Let's find out. As the traffic built up behind me while I was looking at my map trying to figure it out. Is this a roundabout? No, it's not. Interesting little exchange here. Another way station. Don't hit that truck. Come on, man, get out of my way. Almost went in there even though I didn't want to. And I have to go the other way. Well, he's in my way, so well, maybe he'll stay there. Hopefully he'll stay there. So that didn't actually work out too bad, I guess. Could have been a lot worse. Merfolk Pass one was messed up. Countryside drive-in, I guess. A little fountain in the middle of nowhere. Hey, what do we have here? I thought that might have been a road I could take. It didn't look like it. Seeing much difference in the traffic with that traffic mod on. Not really seeing much difference. Could be wrong though. Now we only got 162 miles left to go. That's not bad. Give us plenty of time to stop and check out whatever that is up there in wherever we're headed. Oh, got a little accident there. Cops haven't shown up for it yet. Oh, nice. Train tracks right over the highway. What's that down there? I really gotta turn that off. Huh. Kind of curious what that is down there. May check it out. I think I will, actually. Seems we're here. Never know when the next time I'm going to end up in this part of Missouri is going to be. We can fill our tanks, too, while we're down there. Yeah, maybe I am seeing a difference in the traffic. Or if I drove down the tracks, how that would work. Is that this right here? Nope. There's a KFC and a Taco Bell over there. So we're going to see two things in this episode. Fantastic. If we ever get through the fucking light. Very tempting to give in to the trucker fantasy, just drive through this grass. Side of the road too. At the truck stop. Yeah, I guess. There it is right there. Let's check it out. Whoops. Can't imagine what this might be. Trying to line up with it. It doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. All right, let's see what this is all about. So that was Sedalia. Not really sure if it was worth it. That's cool. I like the effort they put into making these things. Whoops. Might as well fill up now while I'm here. I was gonna just skip it, but might as well fill up. A lot of people hanging out outside the gas station. Curious if I'm going to get the trailer in here, but we can always just back out. It should be alright. Alright. See how much this cost me. $3.26 a gallon. It's not bad. Okay. Oh, we'll be fine getting the trailer out of here. Where if the little knobs pop out? Oh, they do. Ah. Nice, I never noticed that before. Nice little touch. Alright, looks like nothing coming. Take it really wide so we don't have to take up too much of the other side of the road because I don't plan on stopping. Alright, back on the road to St. Louis. I said Kansas City, but that is not where we are going. Shut up. I gotta turn that fucking thing off. A lot of time wasted sitting at lights. Cut here, and I'll be back momentarily when I'm on the road. There's that downtown Sedalia that we can't go to, where you can see it down there. Nice looking church there, downtown. Whoops. Something up there popping off the side of the map. I'm wondering if that's a secret passage. What's down there? Something I can't go in. Alright. I did look at upgrading the engine in this thing when I was at that Kenworth dealership, and it's like $50,000 for a 600 horsepower engine for this thing, so not going to happen anytime soon. I'm trying to make enough to buy a truck that I'm not going to be using in events, just a regular road truck. Not sure what it's going to be. I've always kind of been a fan of the International Roadstar, but I think that's like way past the level that I'm at right now, so we may just have to work our way up. You know, like a real person. Can't just be on the top. Looks like there's another traffic jam up here. Miles an hour. Oh, they even had porta potties for the workers. It's kind of cool. Whoops. See an interesting looking building up there. I think that's where I'm stopping. Yeah, I'm stopping in Jefferson City to check out the stuff down there. That wasn't much of a detour, but that's all right. It's going to be a little bit of a wait. Oh, I was wondering, I thought that blockade there was against the road that I was supposed to go on. Performing Arts Center at Jefferson City. That's kind of cool. Any day now. Whoop. Agency. That's a performing arts center right there. So that's pretty cool. Wonder what all that is up there. I see a little camera off in the distance. No doubt showcasing Jefferson City and all it has to offer. Wondering what it is. I can't get over there. Alright, well, let's take a look at this and see what we can see. That was the state capital of Missouri, Jefferson City. This is a red light that I can't seem to get away from. Any of them. Complain, 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 Jay. That's all you do is complain. Who doesn't complain about traffic lights? Come on. Being realistic. Especially when you hit every single one of them. I'm kind of glad we only have 84 miles left to go, though. That's a real place. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to look it up. I just grab my phone to go to Google Maps and check it out. Maybe if I remember, I'll put up like a screenshot of Google, what Google says Algoa Road looks like, if it's anything similar to this. Myself, I've never been to Missouri and never will go to Missouri, but that doesn't mean someone watching it may not be from, like you, watching my shit, watching my videos, bro. Outside playing basketball, all physically active and shit. Get your ass on YouTube, watch my videos. Whoop, stop sign. Almost completely dusted that stop sign. Where's the tracks? Right there? That'll work. Using infrastructure to benefit your own traffic avoidance. Oh God. Wow, that was close. Just want to stay in this lane here. What do we got over here? Traffic, truck stop. Truck service, there's a garage. Later, Jefferson City. That was actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. The camera work that you see them doing in the cutscenes like that, I could actually do that with this to make cinematics, but it's a pain in the fucking ass. I tried it once, and I'm pretty sure I messed the game up because I couldn't get it to go out of that for a long time. I had to really do some hunting to fix it. So I had this whole thing in mind when I started doing this channel and ATS to try and do like cinematic ATS videos and all that. And I realized it's really hard to make the cinematic shots while you're driving the truck. Like I think one of the first times I tried doing it, I just did the in-game cinematic thing here, where it just kind of shows you driving by. I think it's like, whoops. See what I mean? But you can get different views and all that. I never do anything with those views, just because I gotta drive the truck all the time. I crash. Crashing is bad. brake check me, you prick. See that? He brake checked me. What are we doing? By the way, I started a series on a city builder called Foundations that I'm enjoying the hell out of. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it so much that I couldn't stop playing it yesterday. I got, I think, 3 or 4 episodes recorded. I tried to do something for 7.6. I tried recording Grand Tactician, the Civil War game I play on that channel. And I kept thinking, like, man, I really gotta get my sheep farm off the ground so I can start making some clothing. It's one of those games where it's just like, it gets into ya. I need a new engine for this truck is what I really need. Too. I wonder if they have tornadoes in this game. Somehow I doubt it, but we are in tornado country down here. Maybe not outside of St. Louis, but still. Discovered half the cities in Missouri, according to the little Steam pop-up that you probably didn't see. Mraz Lane. There. Sweet. And right across from a truck stop, because Jay can't seem to do more than 400 miles without falling asleep. Delivery is right here. Wow. Hey, check it out. You can see St. Louis down in the background. We are going to be staying at a truck stop on the outskirts of St. Louis. I am 100% sure you could pay for something special there. offer? 40. Up there. So I'm going to go around the left side of the building. While we're here, we can check out the how much Western Stars cost. May have already done that, but nice. Okay. Trailer parking. Why would I skip it? It's right here. It's a mile-long line up to a straight back. A little bit so it counts. There we go. Set the brakes. Give them their trailer. There we go. Job well done. 370 miles, hour and 3 minutes in real life. Pretty far out from level 21, but we're making our way there. So we get one of these too. Sweet. Let's go high value cargo. All right. I do want to kind of take a peek out the window here and see if we got a good view of downtown. Nope. All right. I am going to head over to the truck stop. It's 3 o'clock in the morning right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a double break so that I'm not driving all in the middle of the night. And hopefully I can get you a good shot of St. Louis while I'm over there. Other than that, we're going to pick up the adventure in the next one. Guys, I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching and have yourself a good day.